policies right so they're good for the middle class. If we reverse the policies of the last 8 years that got us into this fix in the first place and that Senator McCain supported.
I've taken them on. I'm not too popular sometimes with my own party, much less his. So Medicare, it's going to be a little tougher. It's going to be a little tougher because we're talking about...
I favor nuclear power as one component of our overall energy mix, but...
I have fought time after time against these pork barrels.
With your employer to lower the cost of your premiums by up to $2,500 a year. And we're going to do it by investing in prevention. We're going to do it by making sure that we use information technologies.
As you notice, he starts talking about government. He starts like government will do this and government.
Healthcare plan that you like, you can keep it. All I'm going to do is help you to lower the premiums on it. You'll still have choice.
And shed American blood in defense usually of somebody else's freedom and our own. So we are peacemakers and we're peacekeepers. But the challenge is to know when the United States of America can beneficially...
Our alliances around the world and the respect that's been diminished over the last 8 years has constrained us and able to act on something like the genocide in Darfur because we don't have the reason.
Do whatever we can to prevent genocide, whatever we can to prevent these terrible calamities that we have said never again. But it also has to be tempered with our ability to beneficially affect the situation. That requires.
But I do believe that we have to change our policies with Pakistan. We can't coddle, as we did, a dictator, give him billions of dollars, and then he's making peace treaties with the Taliban.
Working and coordinating our efforts together, not threatening to attack them, but working with them, and where necessary, use force, but talk softly.
In Afghanistan. But we have to have a government that is responsive to the Afghan people, and frankly, it's just not.
People to live normal lives, and once they feel secure, then they lead normal social, economic, political lives. The same thing that's happening in...
If you do change your behavior, then it is possible for you to rejoin the community of nations. Now, it may not work, but one of the things we've learned is...
Countries will acquire them too. The tensions will be ratcheted up. What would you do if you were the Israelis and the president of a country says that they are...
Final show of hands, if you will. If you were, you all came in persuadable, but if you had to vote today, how would you go? Raise your hand if you would vote for Senator McCain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Do I assume the rest of you for Obama? That would be 11, because so a slight advantage to Senator McCain if they had to vote today. That's our folks who are persuadable. You know you only have 27 days left till you actually have to make a decision, and many of you are still undecided. Anybody make up their mind tonight? Raise your hand if you're no longer an undecided. Okay, we've got a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people. So of our panelists, 25, 7 now say this debate was enough to convince them one way or the other. Anderson?
Soledad, it's interesting because if you judge them by their dial testing seemed to go up much more for Barack Obama than it did for John McCain, and yet clearly they clearly prefer John McCain in that crowd. Interesting to see the decisions that they have reached. Soledad, thanks very much.